Greetings, everyone. How are you doing? I hope you're doing fine. Hello, hello, Mary's Crafty Creations. How are you? Ms. PJB Stamper, aka Pam. Hello, hello. Jean Morin. Hello, lovely lady. I hope you're doing all right. And sending out my condolences. Oops, let's turn that off. And Glow, hello, 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 Sir Jim. How are you doing? Gosh, I'm early today, Jean says. Yes, it's lovely to see you here. And Gloria Wolf, how are you? Hope you're having a howling good time. Sorry, I just had to. Lisa Acker, hello, hello. Thanks for popping in, everyone. We are playing with some goodies that our friend Deborah brought, because, you know, she came and visited me, but, I thought we would make a circle background and use the, round and round background, and then the polka dot party stencil to add more circles, because if this is not enough circles, you can just add more, add more, add more. And then we have this, the pedal power. And I have my stamp wheel out and ready to do some pedal powering, and I pulled my rainbow splash over because I figured let's just get really inky and juicy, and rainbow splash is a great ink that is super juicy, like the Catherine Poolers. And if we need to, we'll pull out Catherine Pooler because we got a little Catherine Poolers. Linda G, hello, hello. She says, remember to like the video because we already know it's going to be fabulous, crazy, a little bit nuts, and, you know, just me. Apparently, I need to put a pair of safety goggles in my craft room because I was, and one of the little fleeces flew up under the eyeball. See, yeah, when you go to do the snippy snips, you gotta, like, turn it, put a rag over it, and do all the things. Oh, yeah, I bet you it stings. Craft by Jay says, happy pre-Halloween! And you guys, I'm super excited. Sherry D, hello, hello. So, if you guys have been following me for a while, you might know that my husband was not a Thomas John Rogers. Even though I married a Thomas John Rogers, legally, he really wasn't. He was Tom Rogers and then Thomas John Mickelson Rogers. Oh, wait, no. Let me back up. Birth certificate, Tom Mickelson. I know. No middle name, and it was just Tom. But the school let him change his name to Thomas Rogers. Social Security let him change his last name to Rogers. Washington State driver's license says, where'd the Rogers come from? You need both last names. You need your birth certificate and this Rogers, which, by the way, Rogers came from his stepfather. But we went to court. We got it all fixed because Ohio's like, we're not giving you a driver's license because we don't know who you are. You're undefined. You're multiple people. He could be, because he's a little crazy when he's at work, and he's so mellow when he's at home. But today we went to the courthouse because we never got notified if they accepted the change or not. And she's like, well, it's still with the court. We'll call you when it's in our hands. A few hours later, they called, we went, we picked it up, we went to the BMV, or the DMV, depending out where you're located, right? Department of Motor Vehicles, or the Bureau of Motor Vehicles. He's officially Thomas John Rogers, and nobody knows where the John came from. It's not on his birth certificate, And the Thomas is because he said the girls liked Thomas better than just Tom, which I can get on board with that because I do enjoy calling him Thomas. And when he's in trouble, he he's Thomas. So yay. He is officially Thomas John Rogers. Yeah. So we can get remarried and have the Mickelson taken off of the wedding thingy. He's got to update his birth certificate in Wisconsin and all the fun stuff. Yes, Mary's Crafty Creations. A long, big headache. Long, big headache. But I just wanted to share that because I'm excited. When he finally, because he got off of work and he came home, he was here at 8 in the morning. We went, did the courthouse stuff. By the time that was all done, name change and everything, he crawled into bed at noon. And I said, good night, Mr. Rogers. Because he's officially a proper Rogers now. I'm awake in here. Well, hello, Gaz. How are you doing? Gloria says, ours is Secretary of State's office to get driver's license. SOS. The SOSO. SOSO. The so-so office. The so-so. That's terrible. Living my crafty life vicariously through me. Thank you. I can't wait till you get your new your place and all unpacked. I know you just getting it packed, but you know, unpacking is always fun, right? Okay. So what we want to do is we want to get ready to, because I want to put some texture through this, which means we need to prep our background. So we're going to put this in here. Do I want to do, no, we're just going to do an A2 size card. Let's get an A2 size paper in here. We're going to get this in here. We're going to make sure our cling covers it all for the most part. We'll trim it down. We'll trim it down if we need to, right? Yeah, we're going to have to trim it down. I don't know why I just spun it around. It's just, it'll be the same either way. I'm going to put the dot at the top. Dot at the top. Dot at the top. Oh, you know what? We need to, I think we're going to emboss this bottom layer just because we want the textures. Do we? Do we? We do. We do. Let's emboss it in a color, and then we're going to emboss it in silver because I have this silver that I haven't used yet. It's called sterling embossing powder. We're going to see how Brutus Monroe's sterling does because I haven't used it yet. We're going to do that. We're going to powder our thing because we need to do that. And then we're going to get our Versamark. And we're going to ink up our stamp. Ink it up, ink it up. A lot of companies now have clear sticky ink. The stickier, the better, okay? Because the stick is what holds your powder there long enough to heat set it. VersaFine Claire brand is semi-sticky, which means it will stick. I mean, we emboss it all the time here on the channel. So it stays sticky enough that you can emboss it. Some inks just dry way too fast, and they're not sticky-able. But if all you have is a clear sticky, and some clear embossing powders because you don't want to dabble in all the colors, you can stamp in your color, then stamp with Versamark over the top of it, and then you can clear emboss your colored ink that way. if your colored ink dries really fast. Oh, girl, I have broadband being installed on Monday. Updated the address with all the craft companies. Important stuff, check. You guys, I just sent a letter off to Spellbinders begging them to put me back on their affiliate thing, and that I promise not to drop the ball. So, because I finally got their affiliate program thingy working. I got all the information in and stuff, and so I reapplied. So we might be adding Spellbinders back to our affiliate push Thursdays. We'll see. But next Wednesday, the first Wednesday of November, we're going to affiliate push Spellbinders anyways, because I was very bad. But we're going to affiliate push some stuff they sent me that I never made a card for. So, yeah, we're going to do that on Wednesday next week. So, if you're interested, I don't know what I'm looking for. I need this. That's what I need. And we're going to turn off the AC because I don't want the powder everywhere. You know. Ooh, it's very... Oh. Okay, so apparently when I was pushing down, I moved. Are we going to be okay with this, or do we just need a redo? Yeah, I think we need a redo. I did not stamp this very good at all. So what we're going to do, my friends, sometimes this happens. And this is a new stamp. Usually, I don't have a problem. But, you know, stuff happens. What we're going to do is we're going to get our paintbrush. Okay. And we're just going to brush this off into our little thing, because we don't want to waste it all. I'm not going to heat set it. I messed up my stamping, you guys. I flubbed. It's a flubby kind of day. We're just going to dust that off. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to save this. Okay? It's not going to hurt it at all. Trust me. We're going to get that back in there. This is the ink side. We're going to flip it over. We're going to flip it over and stamp the other side. And nobody will know. I hate it when embossing powder does that. It poofs up. Okay, so we're going to try this again. Janine, hello. Okay, we're dust that off. We're going to come over here. We're going to put the inky side down. Okay, we're going to put that on there. We're going to get our handprints off of there. We're going to get our stamp, which is already positioned because we already did that. We're going to get our inky inks. And we're going to go again. And this time we're going to do it better. We're going to take our time and get it impressed really good. It is a weird design. You know, they're thin lines. They're not thick lines. They're thin circles. We just want to make sure that we get them all inky. And there we go. We're going to try that. We're going to hook the bottom here. Make sure that's on there. Press and try not to move it this time. And give it some CPR. Ooh. Because red rubber needs life-saving support. Kaiser is being quite a chaotic boy today. Kaiser, be a good boy. Oops, whoops, back. I bought a new Simon Sentiments from Ranger today, so you can technically buy the Simon stuff from Ranger. Simon Hurley stuff. Because, yes, that's Simon Hurley's home, basically, till he gets his shop. I know he was talking about getting a shop open. But yes, Ranger has been selling his goods for a long time. That's where I bought most of my Simon Hurley stuff, was from Ranger. Okay, that looks a lot better. Got to keep that side up, right? We don't want to accidentally do the other side. Cordelia, hello, hello. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. And don't worry if you dump out all your powder, you guys. It goes right back in the jar. And this is a little jar. This is like a little sample jar. They did it for a class thingy. Oh yeah, look at that. We have little specks of gray or silver everywhere. If you're okay with it, you're okay with it. But if you're not, you can grab that paintbrush and grab those little specks. Apparently that is not a speck, but this is. Well, it's a speck of it's a speck of another thing, but that's okay. So we're going to set that there. We're doing all the circles today. I feel like sometimes I'm just running in circles and not getting anywhere, and that's okay. But hopefully we will get somewhere today. Okay, so there's that. Let's get that out of there. We're going to grab our heat tool. We're going to warm it up, because the longer you have the air blowing on your powder, the more likely you're going to dry the ink underneath. Okay, so if you start with a cold heat tool, you're most likely going to blow everything off and not heat set it. So make sure it's nice and toasty before you start blowing on your project. Whew. Okay, so some designs are just really thin, and so when I heated it from the front, it blew the powder off, even though our ink is sticky and does all the things. If you have a design that blows off really easy, just heat it from the back. Make sure, again, your heat tool is super hot to get started, and just go from the back. And I wish you guys could, yeah, there we go. Look at how pretty that is. This is, just like this is a very elegant thing. You could have a wedding, put some doves on there or something. Very elegant in the silver. And I really like that silver. I'm going to have to do it on something more dynamic. You know what I mean? More dynamic-y. But we're going to clean our stamp because we need to get it out of the way because we're done with this. Okay, we're done with it. Heathens. I'm feeling better. My incision is still healing. MRSA. I had MRSA. I got MRSA when I was preggo with my daughter. And MRSA is one of those things they can't definitively tell you a whole lot about it. It's very common. People get it. It's transmitted easily. My husband got MRSA. He had to sit in jail, okay, from a past Dewey, bitch, by the way. He wasn't driving, but he was the last one at the scene, so they charged him for the Dewey. And then, he didn't take care of it, so they sent him to sit in jail for a few. And he acquired MRSA. And we didn't know. I was cleaning it because they're like, oh, you need to, flush it, do all this stuff. I was cleaning it. We didn't know. They didn't say, hey, this is MRSA, be careful. And, my second child, I developed MRSA because once you get it, it could just show up. I mean, you could have it and not even know it. So I'm sitting there with this MRSA, and they're treating me while I'm preggo. And then afterwards, they're like, are you going to breastfeed? And I'm like, am I going to give my child MRSA? And she's like, no. I don't know. And I says, well, that doesn't sound convincing. So no breastfeeding for the kiddos if you have MRSA. Just saying. And MRSA's horrible. So I hope that it's not MRSA because, people have lost limbs and stuff from MRSA. That's scary. So I hope that it's not. I hope that it's not that. But if it is, I hope they caught it in time and, the treatment will help. Okay, we pulled out our, crazy talk. But it came up, and I just had to share. We've got our specialty brushes for our rainbow splash. And we are going to rainbow splash this. And I'm feeling our flowers. I think our flowers should be in the red, yellow family, and even purple. And then our base should go from the green, blue, and purple. Sherry D. No, not that way, you silly goose. Okay, so we're going to start with purple, blue, and then into the greens. Sound good? Sound good. Okay, so we're going to go purple. Purple. And piece of paper stuck in there. I don't even know. Just a reminder, okay, these inks are highly saturated. They're on a foam pad, not like our Simon Hurley's, which are on a felt pad. Simon Hurley, you got to build up If you want deep color, these you gotta be very gentle if you want low colors. Yellow, 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 and purple. Well, there'll be yellow flowers. We're doing rainbows. Rainbows. So, yeah, if you see how it caught that corner, if you want light, you just, yeah. Rainbow Splash. I bought it because it's a quick, I mean, it's quick. Like, you put it on and it's so quick. Simon Hurley, I love his inks, and I love them because you have to build them up, and so you can get a good variety in there. So there's our little bit of purple, because we're going to use purple flowers too. And what is going on all over my desk? There's something there, you guys. I got some gooey goos or something. I don't even know. Oh, when we did our Franken paper, I had glue everywhere. Our hospital swabs on admission and discharge for MRSA. No, my surgeon told me that it wasn't infected, that infection is black, but my primary physician, yes, is infected and started treatment, and it's already starting to look better. Okay, it's actually purple. I know it's hard. It's like a bluey purple. I think I'm still debating if I want to get like a lavender. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, and then we're going to go with blue. Blue. Blue, 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 blue. And look it. Now that's blue, you guys. And just ink that right over some of that purple. Oh, look at that. Just so lovely. See how rich these can be. It just... We're going to go a little bit big on the blue because we're going to put in 2 shades of green because I have 2 shades of green. I think I'm going to come back in with the purple a little bit. I got a little crazy with the blue. So we're going to come in and go back over that. There we go. Oh, see, and then we just made that nice shade of mix because that's what we can do. Oh, that's nice. Okay, and then we're going to hit it with our first shade of green, which we're going to go into the dark green and then the light green. This one's purple. I had to label my caps because I didn't want the ink transferring over. Maureen Pryor, hello, hello. And then light green and dark green. But we need to clean this up because we don't want to contaminate. We're going dark green for some grass. Okay. Grass, yes. Ooh. Oh, oops. Oh my goodness. We're going to get that right in there. That brush, I don't know what happened to that brush. That brush looked a little flat there. And we'll leave that spot for our light green. And then we're going to put the green over the blue. And then we're going to do like we did and bring that blue back in. Nice, rich, dark green for our flowers to sit on. And then we're going to come back in with the blue. Blue, 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 blue. And we're going to go right over the top of the green and blue. Super nice. Oh, I love that. Get that a little darker right there. Oh yeah. Okay, and then our light green. That was grass. Put these back. And then our light green. And then this one is for blue. This one is for dark green. Oops. Ah. Squish it, squish it. Okay, and then cleany. And light green, which is lime. Lime. Put the lime in the coconut. Drink it all up. And then we're just going to carry the light green because all it's going to do is make the dark green darker. Oh, yeah. It's like a little hill now. Look at that. Oh, it actually kind of toned down our dark green. That's kind of weird. Let's go back in with the dark green because I need more dark green. We can do it. We can do it. Oh, yeah. That's better. Just blend. I got a little carried away there. Get it blendy blendies. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Oh, that's lovely. That's so lovely. And then a little bit more blue. Okay, woohoo! I think we're done. I think we're done with that pot. No, I don't want your help. Yes, I officially live in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. I live under the same roof with Mr. Rogers. I love it. I love it. Okay, we're going to put these away. And then, because Miss Pam hollered out she wanted yellow, we're going to put some yellow dots on our paper. Because I told you, we needed more circles. And we're going to put some circles on our circles. And we might as well do them yellow. And because the colors are so bright, you got to wear shades. We can either use voltage or we can use a yellow jacket. Voltage or yellow jacket. Don't think she has StreamYard for sending all the chocolate. A Reese's bat. Yellow jacket. I had to get my glasses. My eyes are getting worse. Oh, yeah. Yellow jacket. No shooting star. Wait, do we have? Shooting star. And since, I'm sorry, you guys. Y'all got outvoted by Miss Pam because we're throwing the yellow in for her. We had a vote come in over a text. Y'all got outvoted. I do apologize, but Pam, she's our yellow expert. She is team yellow. Half and half. Ooh, that would be fun. So we're going to, oh man, look at how much is gone, you guys. And then yellow jacket. We're going to do half and half because that was a good idea. This is going to look epic. Shooting star is good, yes. So we're going to get our doodad back out. And we're going to put our doodad back in. And then we're going to put this down. And we're going to stick it. And then we're going to get our tape. Because I want to do this cleanly. I don't want to clean my dang thing later. You guys, I don't even know. Yes. We're going to do it like that. And then we're just going to cover up the holes that go over. And don't worry, we can reuse the mint tape. I have done it many a times. Pam always gets her way. I know. Gotta keep her happy. She's got a wrench. She would throw it at me. Okay. And then we're gonna do shooting star. Shooting star. Shooting star. Shooting star back into its bucket. And then we're going to clean our rag or clean our brush or palette knife. It's a thing. Just clean it. Clean it before you go dipping into the other one. Oh yeah, that's nice. So you can definitely pick and choose where you put your paste. No. That's all right. Some of those are going to be twosies. 2 colors because, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't mind me. I think I stuck. Yes, I stuck my finger in it. Don't mind me there either. Just a little bit more. Get those filled up. Okay. Now we definitely need to do a cleanup sheet because there's quite a bit of stuff on there, but I don't want to put that back into this jar because we don't want to put it back in the jar. We don't. Because it's contaminated. So we're going to peel. I'm going to try and peel this with this so that we can, oh yes. You guys, look at all of our little, that could be done right now. I'm just saying, just look at that. Look at it. Isn't it neat? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, we missed that circle. There's a half a circle for you halfers. That's all right. We'll set that aside. We're going to get another piece of paper. Ooh, we're going to get a black piece of paper. And we're going to set it in here. And then we're going to put this right back over it. Because of the wonderful things we do. I don't know. We're going to set this right there. And then we're going to scrape all of our excess that was over. And we're just going to shove it in there. Just shove it in there. It's not going to be perfect because it's like a cleanup, you guys. We're just cleaning up. There will be like little half moons and gosh knows what else. Okay. Clean up. Clean up. That looks fun. And we can do one more cleanup, which we will. We're going to do one more cleanup. So this is scraping the extras. I need a wider screen. It seems wide. Is it not? Is it cutting off? It looks like it's all in there. We're going to do this. We're going to do one final cleanup. Okay, I just got all of that on there. Let's flip that over because I mucked it up. I mucked it up. Oh no, that's even worse. We're just going to live with the mucky mucks. Don't mind me. I mucked it up. We're going to tape this down. We're going to spray it with some water. Then we're going to take our cleanup towel. Oh, needs a bigger scraper. Yeah, I have one. But, yeah. I just like to use whatever I have available in my hand. So we just clean our stencil right onto some paper. Okay. And then we're going to take our tape, which is weird. It did that. But we're going to hang it hang it out to dry. We're going to hang it out to dry. We're going to hang it right up there. I don't know what happened with that one. Maybe it got too wet. Because once this dries, you can reuse it to do all the things. And I do. I will reuse it to do all the things. But then there's that. What do you think of that? Get some of the dust off of there so that'll stick. But look it. Look it. Look it. Isn't it pretty? Isn't it pretty? We got 2 cleanups. 2 cleanups. 2 very different cleanups. But they're pretty cool. Go tell him to play with the octopus. Okay. And then we're going to do a good cleanup because we did get a little paste on here. Just a little bit. Not a ton, which is good. And we needed to clean the powder off anyways from our embossing. So stamp wheel clean, which is good. And then we're going to do a better cleaning on this. But you don't have to. You don't have to by any means. Just scrub it. Lift it. Wipe. Flip it. And wipe some more. Because I got a little bit on the back. Because I was getting a little crazy. There we go. It's not perfectly clean. Will it ever? Sure, you can take it to the sink and throw some warm water on it and scrub it in your kitchen or bathroom sink. But yeah, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Okay, so we've got our base, and let me see if I can show you our base one more time. We've got our base, and now we're going to build a flower or 2 to put on this. No singing 3 dog night. White gel pen for details on the cleanup. Yes, Oh yeah, that would be really nice. Mm-mm-mm. Who's singing three? I don't know. Oh wait, that's Guess Who. Nobody guess. Love it. Okay, so let's build our flower. And we're going to build our flower with our stamp wheel. Why? Because the stamp wheel makes wreaths. Wreaths. And that's what we're doing. We're going to build a wreath, basically, with our petal power. And we're going to use our bright colored rainbow splashies to build our petals. And so this petal says friend, and this petal says thanks. However, they do have extra petals that you can swap them out if you don't want them to say those things. But I like the thanks. So we're going to use, I think we're going to make both the small and the big flower. Photopolymer, gotta love it. I'm gonna do some just placement because I don't know how big this thing is gonna be. And I just kind of want to see if this piece of paper is going to be big enough. Because I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue. Oh, yeah, and then you even have center thingies. We're going to use this center thingy. Where was I? Peeling petals. I want you. And I do want you. Come here. Come hither in. Okay. So we want to make sure that it's going to fit around our thing. And we're going to fussy cut it out. So it's going to have a nice little white border. But yeah, look it. Okay. It does fit. It does fit. But we could even use more petals because look it. You could use more or less. Let me get that in there. And let's put the polka dot up there. And then we can put this stripedy one right there. And then we'll put that one there. You know what? You can use all of the petals. Look at that. That's what we're going to do. And it should all fit. We'll make it fit. You guys, we might only have time for one because that's huge. That's a huge petal. I'm just debating. I'm kind of debating if we want to individually cut the petals or do it as a solid. Because if we do it as a solid, we're going to lose a lot of our background. You know what? I know. We did all the things, but we're going to go with the smaller flower. But we're still going to use the center bit, I think. The big center bit. Because I don't want to lose all of our background. You know? Stop. Don't stop me. Stop. What am I doing? What did I do? What did I do? We're going to do the smaller one. What do you want, Pam? Let me know. Let me know. I'm stopping. Move one of the blank ones between the skinny stripes. Okay, well, we're redoing. We're redoing because we're going small. So just keep an eyeball out. Keep an eyeball out. So we can keep these. And there's that one and that one, right? Okay, those are all of our small petals. Okay, so we have the blank one. We have, come on, the blank one, the zigzag, the polka dots, this one, which is like a thingamabob, are words, more stripedies, and then a plain Jane. Plain Jane. I know. I tossed the petals because I didn't see this will leave us more background if we do the smaller one. Sometimes we just got to play with the things. But do we like this? Do we like this? I know you guys can't even see, but it is what it is. Polka dots, zigzags. Because that one's pretty open, that one's pretty open, and that one's pretty open. And then waffle, dot, dot, dot. I think it looks crowded only because of the way it is on here, I think. We're going to go too many petals. I think it's just because of the way they're there. We'll stamp them out, and if it is still too much, the best part of waking up, if it's still too much, what we will do is restamp it. But I'm trying to find my guide, you guys. I moved all the things. Nope, guide is right here. No, don't fall. Okay, so this is my guide, and this will center my paper right there. Mine is a handmade guide. Okay, now if we put our wheel, what about no flower? But I want a flower on the thingy. Gosh. You're just trying to take all my fun away. So we're going to put our center thingy as centery as possible. Because we have crosshairs right there. That's the center. And the center definitely needs to be yellow. And then we're going to do a yellow petal. Yellow, oranges, and reds. That's what we're working on. We're going to do a yellow center. Lock it into place. Let's put that straight up. So there's our center. Ooh, it's so cute. Gotta go. Have an online appointment. Thank you for popping in. I will be posting the picture later in the group. I need to do better about posting my pictures. So after my live, I'm not going to run downstairs right away. I'm actually going to post pictures. Okay. I just stuck my hand in the yellow. So there's that. I have 3 colors. Red, orange, and yellow. And even though we used yellow, we're not going to say that we used yellow. So we need to figure out where the colors are going. Red. If I do 2 for each color, and that'll eliminate 1 petal. You know what? Then we don't use a plain one. We'll just use these ones. Okay, so I will eliminate 1 petal for those that said it was too full. And then that gives us 6, 2 for each color. And we're going to start with the yellow, I think. We're going to start with yellow. And we're going to put them across from each other. Put the tip on there and go like so. Oh, like why isn't it going down? That works. Okay. Yellow, red, orange. Sounds good. Gonna put it at the tip. And I don't know. We can do this, you guys. Don't panic. Once you have it placed, I think I want to get this one just a little bit closer. Yep, okay. So we're going to do those in yellow. Oh! Thank goodness we have our guide to put it right back. Okay. So we're going to do these two in yellow. And again, you want to be gentle when you're using sponge pads because they will get you. They will get you. They will get extra soggy. That's cute. It could have got a little bit closer, but that's okay. We can't always be perfect. We can try. Try as we may. Just can't always be perfect. Okay. And then... No, I think I went in too far. That's not going to work. I mucked it up already, you guys, didn't I? Maybe not. Maybe not. I guess I could just set them like this. I don't know if that'll work, though. We'll find out here in a second. Okay, and then if we flip... Okay, that one definitely needs to go in more. Okay. We might have it. I don't know. It'll be close. It'll be close. But we want to be sure that we do like red and then orange. So I'm going to start with this one. And then we're going to rotate it a little bit and get this one. Okay. Then we're going to come in with our red. Red, red, red. Bye, Maureen. Thanks for popping in. I really appreciate it. There's red. And more red. All the reds. All the orange. And then smish, smish, smish. Oh, no. We didn't smish good enough. Right there. Oh, that's nice. It's cute, but there's a lot of open space. But we're going to live with it. We're going to live with it just like that. Yeah, I think having that other petal would have worked if we'd have picked one of our colors and just did it 3 times. But that's okay. We live and we learn. Okay. So we're going to pop this out. And then we're going to put this over here. Did you see? It just picked up our inks. Oh my goodness. Hey now. Behave yourself. Okay, so let's get to scissoring. Sizzy's fussy cutting. And we're just going to cut in between. And we're going to leave a little white border. Only because we need to be able to connect our little thing, right? With some planning, a little bit better planning, I should say. I mean, I did plan it, just not very well. You could center these petals much, much, much better. But, you know, sometimes that happens. Our first one is not always what we expect it to be. But, I like it. So we're just going to try and fussy cut. Fussy cut around. Yes. And that's the nice thing about the stamp wheel is you could put the petals on and then just kind of stamp around. But that's not what I did. I tried to set it up for easier stamping so I wouldn't have to rotate as much. But I think next time I would do it differently. And do it more like a wreath builder. Trying to get this to cut and not bend my flower petals too much. You could totally stamp this again though, and then put another layer. Like if you stamp this again and then twisted it, that would be a great idea. Then it would fill in our gaps. It would fill in the gaps. Which I could totally do. That actually sounds pretty like a decent idea. Bye, Ruth. Hi and bye. Or wait. Did I miss you earlier? I'm so sorry. Yeah, this flower is going to be fun, especially in the spring. And then you put some bees with these flowers. It's going to be the bee's knees. Okay, and the yellow is a little bit hard to see for me. I'm not going to lie. I think I cut that way too close to the petal right there. And you could totally like stamp one of these out, stamp like a solid one out, and then send it through your scan and cut, and then have it cut multiple, and then you just stamp your petals on there. And yeah. Okay, so this is not dry yet. Right? Yeah, it's not dry yet. But look it. Look at how cute. You see, that's why we need the flower. That is why. Oh, yeah. See, I read the comments, but I don't always read who's saying because I'm a lazy reader. But yeah, I mean, look at that. Let's go. I'm going to go ahead and stamp this again, and then we're going to fussy cut and then shift and put it right over the top. Because we can. It's already set up, aside from the middle piece, and I just stuck my finger into that. Because why not? Why not? So we're going to take another piece of paper. We're going to stick it right in here. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to pick different color though. So this was red. So we're going to do what was red, orange. What was orange, we'll do red. Which would be this guy here. Our little waffle. Okay. Oops, we got a little bit where we didn't want it, and that's okay. We're just going to clean that up. Just like so. And we're going to get that little bit of orange in there. Or no, we're going to do those yellow. We're going to do those yellow. Okay. Cat says, OMG, gimme! Do I have your address? Do I have the guy's address? I would say no, because I don't know where you're moving to. So I can't exactly mail it to you, sir. It's so cute! Oh my goodness. Okay, I need to clean those off. But this is the nice thing about having the wheel lid, right? Because you can set it up here and it's not touching, and then we need orange. We need orange on the last two. Okay, and then we're going to flip and place. Look at how beautiful it is. We're going to clean those two. And then we're going to stick our centerpiece. Now, if you're going to build and make a lot, like these would be really beautiful just stamped and left alone and not fussy cut out, and just do some doodlies or whatever's, would be super gorge, right? If you're going to do mass production, do that centerpiece on all your cards. Then go back in and do all of the, one set of petals, whatever. Or set it up to work in the corners, and then you could just rotate and do all the things. But if you work on one color at a time, it'll be so much easier, especially if you make yourself a little jig, or you can go and purchase. Altenew has this jig. You don't even have to think about it. You can just go and buy, and it does the A2 and a couple other sizes. So there's a couple of jigs to make sure that your paper is dead center of your target. Okay. But I did the mathy math. I did the thinky thinks, and I made my own jig because I'm kind of poor sometimes, and that's what I did. Okay, but this time I'm just going to drop this right there in the center and then pick it up. Make sure my dot is somewhere I can remember. And then we did a yellow center, and we're going to keep that a yellow center because, well, it's the center of a flower, and that's where we're going. We're going with that. If I do not have your mailing address and you would like to be on my mailer, you just got to email me at chatwithsassy@gmail.com. Chat with Sassy. And I will make a command for that. My email command. That's what I need to do. I'll put that on my list. That way there you guys can see. Oh, I need to peel that off because if I don't, I'll lose it. Okay. And then we can fussy cut again. Fussy cut again. Started to pour, so we came back super... Ugh. Rainy rains? Jana! Hello, hello. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 square, 6 square, and A2 alignment guides. Nice. I did not know that. The square ones would come in handy because like this flower would fit in a square and then you would have more paper left over because you can see if I cut this across here, right? Did I do that? No, I did that in a different color. Okay. Oops. Did you just see how I cut that, you guys? That was hilarious. But this paper's not completely wasted, right? Because we have sentiments or little bitties that need trimmies, trim, cheroos, whatever. But yeah. So we're going to fussy cut, fussy cut, fussy cut. I'm gonna get rid of some of this bulky stuff. Sometimes it's easier to do the fussy cutting without all the extras. Get rid of the loose fat. I wish we could just cut away our fat. Like, yes. But I like food too much. And I am lazy because I eat probably the wrong fruits. And I have no energy. My mouth has a lot of energy. My body does not. Aw, Jana got a computer from her son. That's so awesome. I love technology. I do. Okay. Now we're going to go in between. I'm just fussy cutting, doing all the fussy cutting. I don't know. I just felt like doing it this way. Do you have to do it this way? No. You've watched me do it a bazillion other ways. I don't know. I just felt like being different. Changing up the mundane. Just cut it differently. Do. Boop. Sometimes we have to focus while we cut. Focus while you cut. Focus while you cut. Boop. I'm coloring. I'm coloring pine needles. I love trees. So I'm not sad that you're coloring pine needles. Because I'm sure it will look fabulous. We're almost there, you guys. We're almost at the finish line. Jana is starting a YouTube channel. We may have to get her onto our channel just to say hello. So if that sounds like something you would want to do, Jana, unless you're just going to do pre-records, I don't know. Oh, you bought the cardinal and the chickadee. I hope you saved 10% and used one of the codes. Gotta use a code. Gotta use a code. Oh, I don't like that chunk of white there. Please hold. I gotta fix that. And a reminder, Anthony's Papercraft is closing the papercraft part of his journey. He had been doing stamps, selling stamps for 10 years. He's going to go in another direction that does not involve the stamp making process, but still going to be crafty. So I'll keep you updated on that, my friends. But yeah, so anthonyspapercraft.com, code E for Elizabeth, APC, Anthony's Papercraft, EAPC 10. EAPC 10 will save you 10% on your purchase. And she did save 10%. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, I'd rather do lives than record. Heck yeah, girlfriend. High five. Okay, so then we have our flower. And again, I can tell it's not dry. Okay, when paper is wet, it gets cold. You can physically feel the difference between room temperature paper and paper that is wet. So if I put my finger behind this dot right there, is cold. That's because there's moisture in those little dots. But we're going to visually show you. Okay? We're going to take this little guy and then we would just put that over that. Like, look at it. We just, oh my goodness, you guys. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to put a foam dot in there, and that's how it will be. And then the petals will be loose. We'll have loosey-goosey petals. So I just need a piece of foam tape big enough to fit in our circle. We're going to get our sticky tape, like so. Put a little piece there. And a little piece there. Because you don't need a ton. You're going to nicely tuck it into the envelope. Nicely tuck it into the envelope. And then your recipient's going to pull it out of the envelope. It's still going to be intact. And then they can play with the petals until they rip them. Or, you know, whatever's. So we're just going to turn this till we see a design area that we like, and we like it like so. And see, then we could pull up these little bits if we wanted to, because, well, it's just paper. Squeezy, squeezy. Looky, looky. And then we, get that off of there. We would just find an area to put that on. I actually kind of, or in the center, and then you could give it a nice sentiment or something. When this dries, yeah, it's not dry. We have options. We could go with black, a little black card base. That's nice. But I think because we have white, I think we're going to pull the white back in. So if we had a white card base, mind you, I would just do a sliver because I don't want to cut all my beautiful polka dots off. Polka dot, polka dot, polka dot. So we would just have a sliver of a white, and then we have all that white in there. Yeah, there we go. That's going to be the card when this dries. We'll put it on a white card base because I got to go in and chop it off. I gotta go chop it off. And then we'll glue this right down. You can see it's still wet. We're just gonna be careful and plop it. But that's it, my friends. Yeah, the silver, you can totally see the silver. When this dries, I'll take a dry rag and go over the silver again because when I did my ink blending on it, it just got a little bit covered. But that silver is in there. Oh, you mean silver card base. Or make a bigger card base. No. I like my A2 card bases. But silver. Let's find out. Okay, we're going to do this. I need a card base. I have a card base. That's not actually a card base. I was just playing with the thingy. Okay. We're going to grab our card base. Okay. And then we're going to grab our Versamark. Okay. Versamark. And then we're going to add some sticky ink. We don't need it super thick because I just want a small border of it. Right? Okay, we got our sticky ink. We got our little thingamabob. We're getting our sterling. Yes, and you could totally use the wait, what is it called? Silver lining? I don't know. But yeah, you could totally use Simon's paste, but because we have a little bit of the embossing powder in the thing, we could totally do that too. But this will give us a good view of this in the bigger, chunkier format. So we can, ooh, what happened there? I touched it. Just say it, Elizabeth. You touched it. Don't touch it. Yes, and he has a beautiful silver paste. It's like sterling silver. Is silver lining. I was right. I don't know why I second guessed myself, but yes, silver lining, absolutely gorgeous. And I like silver, white metal, as I was informed the other day, white metal. That's really nice. That's really nice silver. So magical. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And it's a nice sterling embossing powder. But for comparison, if you guys are interested, because we won't see it, right? So this one is more of a silver lining is more of a sterling silver, whereas sterling is more of what I would call a titanium uh or chrome. So they are very different in my opinion. But they're both going to serve their purpose. So yeah. If you want them both, you get them both. Okay, so that's gonna. Okay, this will be it. These are almost dry, but we'll trim it down. Look at, oh my goodness. We'll trim it down, and it's gonna have this little sterling. Look at that. And then we'll put our beautiful little flower on there, and that will be it. Yeah, there you go. Warmer. Yes, it's very warm. But I think it turned out fabulous. I love circles. We love the circles and the stripies. And it seems weird, right? We did an embossing with circles, and then we did a paste with circles, and then our flower is in essence a circle on the card. We've just layered up the different layers of circles. You can do this with hexagons, diamonds, stars, whatever. You can do this with any shape. It'll look good, even if they're different products. I'm sure they didn't design this to go with the stencil, but it does. So you can layer up the same shape and have some really cool things. And you're basically doing light, medium, and dark, right? We do the light circles and then the dark circles because they're more full and stuff. And then your kind of mediums. What a fancy card. But I want to thank you. And Gaz, since you yelled at me that you need it, I need your address, sir. Your new one. So I may mail it to you. We'll put it in the mail for you. And then let me know if you celebrate the holidays, because I can send you a fall or Halloween card and a Christmas or winter card, because I do mail out on those holidays. Or season holidays. But I want to thank you all for hanging out with me in our crafty adventure of the Simon Says circles. It's all Simon Says. Simon Says, but I'm sure you guys, if you look in your stash, if you want to doodle, find yourself a shape and make your own petals, and then just fill them in. Fill them in with gel pens and stuff, and you can make your own. This is just a circle stamp, circle stencil. So where can I give you my address? Yes. I'm going to make a command for that, so you can do that later. But it's at chatwithsassy@gmail.com. And if I'm not mistaken, yes, if you want to send me Happy Mail, anybody out there, in the description, always accepting Happy Mail at. But yeah. And then yeah. Right? I don't even know. Does my link tree have my thingamabobbin on it? Yes. If you want to email me, there is the Gmail link in my chat with Sassy, and it'll take you there. So if you're in my link tree, you can email me from there. Okay. Yes, we did that. But yeah, so all the things are in there. Everyone needs some florals, Jay. I might have to have a floral stamp or two, right? Everybody's got some. Thanks for the live. Catch you later. Bye bye, Jean. Thanks, everyone. And we will see you tomorrow if you want more crafty goodness on Halloween. I will be here in full Halloween spirit. Oh, yes. Full Halloween spirit for all my Halloween crafters. We're going to be affiliate pushing Crafty Stamp Co. because they have some really cute Halloween stuff. And I'm an affiliate, and it's Affiliate Thursday. So tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, I will be right back here on this channel pushing Crafty Stamp Co. under the Halloween banner. Halloween! Yep, 3 p.m. tomorrow. So if y'all want to be spooky, well, not that spooky. It's cutesy spooky. We might use Jack again because he's so stinking cute. I don't know. We'll find you some fun stuff. Ooh, you have the day off tomorrow. Awesome sauce. The lady who owns that company, she is very nice and very generous. Yes. Yes, I love her products. All right, my friends. Final bye-bye. Stay crafty, my friends. Stay crafty.